Welcome to Friendly Math 101. Today's lesson is over rhombuses. So let's first go over the properties of rhombuses. So the first one is it shares all the same properties as a parallelogram. So parallelogram properties. Okay, if you don't remember from our previous lesson, those properties are opposite sides are congruent, opposite angles are congruent, consecutive angles are supplementary, and diagonals bisect each other. In addition, rhombuses, all sides are congruent. So it's not just the opposite sides that are congruent. Every side in a rhombus is the same measure. Okay, then we have diagonals bisect the angles, which means when you draw your diagonal, it's going to cut that angle in half. And then our last thing, diagonals are perpendicular to each other. That's our symbol for perpendicular. So when your diagonals cross, they form right angles. Okay, so let's move on to a couple examples. This first one says find CD. Well, something we know about rhombuses is all angles are congruent. So all sides are congruent. So this side equals this side, equals that side, equals that side. All sides are congruent. So, because we know that, once we find one side, we can find all four sides. Well, we don't know one side yet. They have those x's in there, but we do know these two are equal. So we can set them equal to each other and we can solve. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move all the x's to one side. These will zero out. I get 2x minus 17 equals 3. Add 17 to both sides. 2x equals 20. Divide by 2. X equals 10. Well, that is not my answer because it doesn't ask me for x, it asks for the side CD. So it doesn't matter because all these sides are the same, but we can pick one of these and plug in our x equals 10 to actually find the measure. This is going to be the easiest thing to plug in. X plus 3, well, x is 10. And so 10 plus 3 will give us 13. So that is our answer. CD is equal to 13. All the sides actually are equal to 13. Okay, for our next example, it says find AB. Well, I don't know any other side, so I can't use that way to find AB. But I do know two diagonals. Well, something we know about rhombuses is that diagonals are perpendicular. So when we draw these diagonals, they form right angles. Well, this is a right triangle. So we can use a squared plus b squared equals c squared to find our missing side. So our missing side is actually this c squared, or the c. So I'm going to leave that. And a and b, it doesn't matter which is which. So 4 squared plus 3 squared. Now let's actually square those numbers. 16 plus 9 equals c squared. 16 plus 9 is 25. And we're going to take the square root. The square root of 25 is 5. And so c is 5. But c is also equal to AB. So we've already found our answer when we found our c. Thank you for watching, and for more math tutorials, please subscribe to our channel, Friendly Math 101.